Morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Frank, it is Thursday morning, February 27th. So it's been a while since I did one of these videos, right? And two reasons. Morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Frank, it is Thursday morning, February 27th. So it's been a while since I did one of these videos, right? And two reasons. One was because of I found that when I drive to work and I would do these videos, it would make me feel good because I'm speaking about what's going on, how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. But then it would also be on my mind heavily when I got to work, right? And I found that if I put on like a podcast or something, I'd be a little more distracted. But now I'm not dealing with the important thing, my thoughts and my feelings, my emotions, right? And that's not healthy for anybody, I think, especially for me. When I bottle stuff up, uh, yeah, like anything you bottle up too long, the pressure becomes too much and, you know, just not good. So I just got back from Rome. It was a beautiful trip, absolutely beautiful place. I've never seen anything like that. And I'll put together a video with some footage I took. My second to last day there, I got sick though. Of course, that would be me, right? That's my luck. Is all the way across the world, and I get sick. At first, I thought it was because of being on a bus, because I can't be like in a passenger seat or back seat of a vehicle, and I was on a bus, on the back seat of the vehicle, and the back seat of the vehicle, all within like the same little trip to someplace. So I thought that's what it was. But then I realized I took a nap and I woke up and I still didn't feel good. And then the next day I didn't feel good. And then I traveled home. And then I got back Sunday at 3 o'clock in the morning to my house. I fell asleep about 5:36. I was planning to just take a nap and then head into work. And I didn't get out of bed for 3 days. My body was sore. I just didn't feel good. And I think also a lot of it was depression. The whole trip. The entire trip was hard. So just starting off going to the airport was hard. Um, you know, me and my family, me and Rachel would travel through that airport. That was hard. When we traveled, Rachel pretty much was like, yo, come on, we got to go here, we got to go there. Uh, I had to figure that stuff out on my own. And that's fine. I figured it out fine, but it was just a reminder, a reinforcement, right? And you know, it just it just didn't feel good, right? That's all. Just didn't feel good. And then when we get there, you know, I'm seeing all these sites and seeing all this stuff, and I'm like, man, just didn't feel good. You know, so just just didn't feel good, that's all. I couldn't wait to get back home. And then when I got back home, I was reminded that my home isn't what it was, right? And it's just it's hard. It's hard, right? It's hard. It's all it is. The kids, you know, I got the kids on Monday and had an awesome time with them as always. And then me and Mercy are at the park Wednesday, about an hour before she has to go back home, right? And we're in the park and just having fun. And then I have to explain to her why we have to leave, right? She's like, Dad, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And I was like, I know, Mama, but we got to go. Your mom's about to pick you up. She's like, well, I don't want to go though. You know, she's like, can't I just stay? And I'm like, well, Mama, you can't. Your mom's gonna pick you up. And she wasn't saying necessarily that she wanted it. She didn't want to go with her mom. She was just saying, you know, she's a kid. She wants to stay at the park, of course. And I'm like, man, why do I have to explain to my 4-year-old daughter that she can't stay at the park because she has to go with her mom? It's nuts. And then, of course, I spend the rest of my Wednesday is shot, right? I go home, I go to work, I'm fucking like this, and I'm trying to like position myself to cut so the customer can't see me in the mirror, and so the people on the bench can't see me in the mirror also, right? But I know I gotta go through it and go through the emotions and try to hide them as best as I can, and I just can't wait to leave. It's just nuts, right? And I'm like, man, it's been, it's going on like 6 months. Why do I feel like this shit was just last week? And I knew that it was going to take time. I knew that, you know. And when Rachel picked up the kids, I told her, I said, yo, this shit don't bother you. Like, you sure it is what you want, right? And to her, it's absolutely nothing. That's fine, right? And I said this before that even if she would say, yo, this is no, let's get back together. Inside, I'd be like, yes. But through my brain, it would tell me, hold up, we have to go to counseling before we even think about being in the same home because I can't deal with this again, right? and there's stuff that I need to change. There's also, a lot that she needs to change. But I feel like I know the stuff that I need to change, and I'm willing to do that. I don't, either two things. Either she has no desire to, which I think it's both, to be honest with you. She has no desire and she's not capable, right? And that's, once again, that's fine. If that's what she wants, that's absolutely fine. Um,
Siri here.
Hello? Uh, uh, yeah, you can come in. We'll figure it out. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be here. All right, buddy. No problem. Sorry. So I called, made a phone call to a divorce attorney just to get some information, and I thought that was the number. If not, I wouldn't even have picked it up. Um, but yeah, so I just don't think she has any desire, right? And once again, that's absolutely fine. Uh, so be it. I just, you know, I just never wanted to be in that position where I gave up too soon. Uh, you know, I never wanted to be in a position where I gave up too soon.